Every single day, we're getting closer and closer to the next trailer for Pokemon Legends EA, so for now, all we can do is speculate as to what's going to be in the game and how the game's actually going to play out. We only have one other Legends game, which is Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you haven't played that game, I recommend playing it. I think it's really fun, and I think Legends Arceus is the best Pokemon game on the Switch. And I also think that the Legends series is super important for Pokemon and Nintendo, just because of how unique and original it is, and people seem to love it. Like, I'm all for it. Legends Arceus, there were these special Pokemon called Alpha Pokemon that were just basically larger versions of regular Pokemon, except they have enhanced stats, made them more challenging and harder to catch or defeat, which is pretty cool. Like, it was kind of exciting to have that in the game. Right here is a picture that was made by Cardinal. He's the guy that has been making some amazing 3D renders recently, so shout out to him, link to him in the description. But basically, he made a version of a Alpha Pokemon in Legends EA. So this could be how it's gonna look in Pokemon Legends EA when we have the Alpha Pokemon. We could even like shiny hunt them, which was always cool. I love watching shiny hunt videos online. Like, there are some shiny hunting YouTubers out there that make some good content. Like, I love watching that stuff. So anyways, we're not talking about shinies this video. This video, we're talking about Legends EA and just kind of like if we're gonna get the same type of alpha or boss battles within the game. Before we get to the rest of the video, subscribe to the channel and help me reach my goal of 16,000 subscribers before the end of the month. I know we can hit it, guys. The support you've been showing me recently is so awesome and so amazing, and I really appreciate it. If you want to support and join the channel, I have memberships turned on, where basically you get some extra bonus content and footage and YouTube shorts and whatever over there. No worries if not, I'm gonna always be pushing out this free content for you guys. Anyways, back to the regular video. So these alpha Pokemon would just kind of randomly spawn, and it was kind of scary. Like, if you did not have a good team, you would probably lose the battle against the alpha Pokemon. Like, it was low-key scary to fight one of these alpha Pokemon, but it was exciting because you got some good rewards for it. These Pokemon are bigger. It's very easy to tell if it's an alpha Pokemon. They typically have like red eyes, and they're massive. Like, they're huge Pokemon on the map. They really stand out. They have way higher stats. They're very, very aggressive. It's just kind of like more rare and unique compared to the regular Pokemon. You really had to be strategic and plan out like how you're gonna catch this Pokemon or the alpha Pokemon. And I feel like Legends ZA is probably gonna have something similar to that. Now, here's the picture again that Cardinal made. It's super cool, and this is possibly what it could look like. So maybe throughout the city there are these like rogue alpha Pokemon that are kind of like destroying some things, and we have to battle them and defeat them, because we don't know still how this game is going to work in regards to like capturing wild Pokemon or finding wild Pokemon. We don't exactly know how that's going to work. I'm gonna have to state my theory again, because I made a couple of videos where like I didn't say how I think we're gonna get some wild Pokemon, and people got confused and thought I said there were no wild Pokemon throughout the map. There still will be wild Pokemon. My theory is those giant circles around the map, those are probably gonna be some sort of biome, wilderness area. That's pretty much what everyone else is saying online too. I'm sure you've heard of that theory before, but I think that would make sense. But there could still be wild Pokemon running throughout the city, like the map. I mean, we know that Pokemon will be in the city one way or another, like whether or not just like people, like trainers, other trainers having their Pokemon follow them, but just because of the trailer that we saw for Pokemon Day last year, 2024, which is crazy. But it's going to be interesting to see if this Pokemon Legends game gets some sort of alpha battles or alpha Pokemon. I wonder if it'd be something different, like maybe just like a rogue, or I don't know, some sort of boss Pokemon. We also had different type of boss fights within Legends Arceus as well. I'm not sure if they would do that in Legends EA, but I feel like if anything, there's like a helicopter or like an airplane flying right across my house. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Anyways, Legends EA is definitely going to have something to it. Because it's an open world game, there has to be like other things around the map that we could do that is not the main storyline. So throughout those giant circles on the map that could be biomes, those could be where the wild alpha Pokemon spawn. Like I said, it could be some other type of name, like it could be not necessarily called alpha Pokemon, but it could be that same type of thing where it's a better, bigger, more rare, aggressive Pokemon that we have to catch. We get better rewards if we defeat it and everything like that. But since Pokemon Day 2025 is coming up pretty soon, I'm sure we're going to get some pretty good information. I'm going to try to live stream the Pokemon Presents. So it's February 27th, and it's at like 9 a.m. or something like that. So I'm going to try to be live streaming like an hour before that. So if you guys want to join, mark your calendar, because I need to do some more live streams. I really do want to be pushing out more live streams. I did a couple before, and it's pretty fun. I'd like to start doing more and more live streams for you guys, and especially with Legends EA. When Legends EA comes out, I'm 100% going to be doing some live streams like the day that game comes out, and hopefully I'll get my copy the day it comes out, because I like to get the physical copy rather than digital. But I'm like, dude, I might have to be buying this digital copy if I can't get the physical copy on release day, because I want to be live streaming it for you guys. Something kind of cool that they could do with the alpha Pokemon could be like give these alpha Pokemon like specific moves or specific abilities that you can only get if you catch that alpha Pokemon within the game. So maybe there's like an alpha Gengar or something. I'm just throwing something random out there, and you can only get one specific move with that Gengar if you catch that alpha Gengar. Otherwise, you can't get like a TM, and you can't get it any other way. You have to catch that alpha. That would be kind of cool. Give us kind of more of like a real reason to go out and catch these alpha Pokemon, or maybe it'd be kind of neat if the alpha Pokemon also were implemented throughout like the storyline. Like I said earlier in this video, they could be destroying some of the city, because we know that from the trailer this city is going to be going under a redevelopment plan. So it's going to be being rebuilt. Like the city's going to be having some construction and stuff done to it throughout the entire gameplay, I'm assuming, of the mainline story. So imagine if some of these alpha Pokemon come and play every now and then, and they actually like destroy a building that they're not supposed to, and we have to actually defeat that Pokemon. I think stuff like that would be pretty interesting. I'm just so excited to see what this game is going to look like. Cardinal over on Twitter, he has an Instagram too, I think, but I'll link his Twitter down below. So he makes some really cool 3D renders, and he gives us a really good idea as to like what this game could actually look like. Now what I mean by that is like we obviously don't have an official screenshot or official gameplay or official leak. Like we don't know anything officially about what the game looks like. We can assume that the city is going to be pretty large in scale, and like the scale of the city is going to be pretty big. Like we're going to be able to walk around the whole city for a while. It's not going to be like the size of a Pokemon town in any other game that we have before. Like the main city in Scarlet and Violet, that was pretty big, but Lumio City in Legends ZA is going to be like probably, what, 20 times that if I had to assume. Like take the entire map of the Paldea region, for example. That's a pretty big map. I feel like this map of Lumio City is probably not going to be as big as that, but it's still going to be a really large map. So there could be a lot of things. We're definitely going to have wild Pokemon. These alpha Pokemon are probably going to be in the game, and I really do think they're going to be in the game, because why not? And like I said, it could be called something other than alpha Pokemon. Maybe they're going to have a new name for it, or maybe it's going to be a similar thing like the alpha Pokemon, but it'll have like a little twist to it. Throughout Scarlet and Violet, there are also random Pokemon that were terrestrialized, so it could be like maybe there's wild like Mega Pokemon or something around the map. I don't think they'd go that far. That would be insane. I think that would be too unique. That'd be too out of the box to have random Mega Pokemon around the map. That would be super cool. I just don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe there's gonna be some sort of new kind of evolution thing or something in the game though, but I don't know, probably not. I'm just excited to see what this game thinks. If you're watching this far in the video and you're a real one, comment down below your favorite Pokemon. I want to know your favorite Pokemon and what Pokemon you hope to see in Legends ZA. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for daily uploads, guys. I'm really pushing myself for daily uploads in February. It's low-key getting harder and harder just because I'm running out of ideas. With the lack of like news about Pokemon Legends ZA and other mainline stuff, it's been getting a little bit difficult to do daily videos, but brainstorming helps a lot. So I've been brainstorming all the time, trying to figure out ideas to make videos about. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.